Hello everyone, welcome back to Biomutant. In this one, we are going to be finally heading back to Out of Date. We just finished all the rival tribes, just smashed those out. And to continue on with the next part of the main quest, we need to talk to Out of Date, and hopefully he'll give us a hint on what we have to do to take out the next World Eater, because that's usually how the process goes. We talk to Out of Date, he gives us a hint, and then we move on.
Out of Date says there'll be consequences of the war, but there are more pressing matters at hand. The last World Eater has been left undisturbed with the tree while you focused on the war. He thought someone with your light perspective and key would have had different priorities and faced the World Eaters before resolving the tribe war. Regardless, Out of Date is grateful the tribe war is over. Out of Date understands the road has been rough, but you already know what's left to end this journey, and it'll be tough. You're the only one that's strong enough to face the last World Eater. The future depends on someone with a light perspective to give the world a chance to survive. Only time will tell what the future holds, and if it will bring a lasting peace for those that make it to the end. Out of Date says the word about what you've done so far is spreading. The tribes haven't lost hope yet. He appreciates what you've done so far, but unfortunately he's had urgent news from his friend Whiz in the northwest. He's unsure about your intentions, but hopes you'll support Whiz. He says he'll point you in the right direction, but finding Whiz and making sure he gets what he needs is up to you. That doesn't sound good. Out of Date's hunch is real. The Murk Puff is up next. Out of Date says that Whiz is worried now that the Northwest World Eater is stepping up its activity. He explains that Whiz is working on an undersurf vessel in order to get to the World Eater, but needs help to get it done.
Okay, there he is, Whiz Tinker-Tonker.
Out of Date suggests that you should head northwest as fast as possible and see what you can do to help. He's happy to help. Says you'll meet again.
Okay, I think we've got a pretty decent fast travel point to get over there. It's also quite interesting that all the World Eaters end in the word puff. It's such a friendly-like name, but all the World Eaters are like monstrosities. Alright, so we haven't done this yet, have we? Moldy Hole Outpost. We've got one over... Do we have one here? We don't. Oh, we do actually, because this is one that we've already needed to defeat. So we can go to the Pichu Fortress and then maybe fly over. Doesn't seem too bad, but we got to get out of here first. Alright, here we go. We're coming into town. Another side point over here. We can grab that, and a fast travel point. Grab
The
this as well.
Surf Factory. Keep your eye out for Whiz while you're here. Let's see.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's why we're here, aren't we? Whizzy boy, where are you? Thank you. Okay. Oh, we can't... Yeah, there we go.
Whiz isn't easy on the tongue, but I think he says he's happy to see a friendly face. Not too many of those around these days. Says it's good to see you again. He's Whiz. You might remember him from the old days when he let you try his octopod. Whiz remembers you were such a cheery kid, and he's glad to see that light hasn't faded from you, despite the years. But Whiz understands it was a long time ago, and memories get murkier the deeper you go, but says it helps to have friends with you to plumb those depths. He set up camp at the foot of the Tree of Life. It's gotten more difficult for it to find defenseless prey, as it's already eaten most of them. Whiz says our memory keeps things for us, preserves them until we are ready to face them again. He knows you've returned to face Lupa-Lupin, and that confrontation is as inevitable as the tides. He's not surprised that the loss of your family could plunge you into the depths forever, but you've always been able to rise like a bubble to the surface, no matter what. He knows that though the tides of history may push you in one direction, you can always lay your own course. He feels you've deserved revenge because of how you were wronged. You've suffered enough to make him pay.
Well, speaking for the Dark, we approve.
Can't believe they let you manipulate them like that.
You're just jealous that you're no good at it.
Who would want to be good at manipulating people?
Winners. That's who.
Asks if you ever think about freedom and whether any of us really has it. Did you make the decisions that brought you here, or are you just a pawn of fate? Maybe that's true for you, but he's not so sure about his own fate. Amazed the world is going to continue on, but happy to hear it. Still so many things to invent. Impressed that you fought so hard to keep the world spinning. Thinks you were smart to join with the Myriad. They have a rainbow of ways to approach any problem. Says they're unified in the ways that matter. But that's not nearly as important as this. Whiz says that you should let the past dwell in the depths. But there's something else down there too, gnawing at the Tree of Life. He's named it the Murk Puff. This is why he's tinker-tonkering with the octopod. But the lid got stuck, so he needs a big enough tug twister to open it up and let you a-go-in. He can't leave the surge station, so you must help him find a tug twister. There's a wound-up mecha fingro in the mecha stadium that still has one stuck on its back. Find it, and you'll find the tug twister. It's definitely made to lend a helping hand and do the heavy lifting. Toxanol records mention it as an automaton made for moving bionucleus matter into storage areas.
Okay, sounds like we're going to go on a little bit of a monster hunt here. As usual with these find and collect quests, but that's alright. We've done it enough to know what's up. I don't think we'll be able to fast travel from here right now. Ah, there it is. Look for the Mechafingo Mecha Stadium. Okay, so we have to make our way down south. Oh, we can fast travel. That's practical. So we can fast travel here and turn around. Alright, here we go. Now we're getting pretty close. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. What is that? Okay, easy enough. I don't think that was the thing we're meant to be scared of, was it? It's probably going to be something else.
Don't want to point a finger, but the Mecha Stadium is near here.
Probably going to be something else in here that we need to pay attention to.
Couldn't just be open, eh? Locked.
Locked there as well, okay. Gotta find a backdoor entrance, maybe. Here we go.
Just a few moves left. Make them count.
Mate, it doesn't matter how big those puzzles get. They never become really that difficult, eh? It's always pretty much the same stuff. So, that was easy enough. What now?
You need to loosen the bolts without unsettling it.
Loosen the bolts without unsettling it. Okay. So that one goes there. Like that. And...
Just a few moves left. Make them count. That's it. The tug twister's loose. Let's hope it turned the grabbing hand into a helping hand, too.
Oh, I can mount it? Interesting. Well, before we do that, we'll grab some extra stuff along the way.
You need to line up the switches so they match. Good. That's enough electric current to initiate the actuators and...
This is a mechanical marvel, is one of a kind mount. It even has a gun built in. To aim the weapon when mounted, press left trigger. To shoot,
activate the
okay.
framework.
Oh wow, that's sick! So what do we do with this thing? Return to Whiz. Ah, okay, so that's it. So it's just a whole different mount that we can choose to use. Interesting. I wonder how powerful this this gun is, this weapon. All right, cool. Let's go back to Wizzy Boy and... Oh, not yet, apparently. Hang on. And I'm pretty sure that Gill bloke that we found previously, surely that he's got to have something to do with the main quest line, right? I can't imagine he's just sitting there for no reason.
Look at the notices on that board. No one paid much attention to them, it looks like. Whiz should be around here somewhere, probably taking care of his guppos. A surge surf factory was what... The thicker the surf became with goo, the more the machinery clogged up and stopped working. Like most things from the bygone, there are sure to be more tracks around here, maybe by the shore.
Okay, now we don't need to follow that quest right now. We're sort of on a mission.
He believed the tug twister would do the trick, but now realizes brute force won't do the trick. You need something slick. He agrees that it's an option if you want to break stuff, but in this case you want to keep things intact, so it won't leak once you get under surf. He says the lid should open if you sprinkle grease it. Problem is, he's all out. He knows his old friend Chu-Chu always keeps his grease sprinklers well filled. He should have an extra that you can borrow. He stresses that you should come back as soon as you've retrieved the grease sprinkler. The Murk Puff is crunching bark by the minute. Whiz heard he's currently stranded at the end of the line, so it should be easier to track him down now compared to when he's running rails.
Ah, end of the line. I think we've been there before. We might have a decent fast travel point. Yeah, here we go. Oh, true. That's another person that we ran into at some point. Or maybe I ran into him off camera. I can't quite remember. But yeah, he didn't really say much back then. But I guess he's also part of the main quest line. So here we go.
He's convinced the tracks are like the paths our lives take. And you must deal with the outcome, even if you didn't lay them yourself. This time, though, he was sidetracked and needs a new wing nut to get back on track. Wing nuts are easy to find, as they're fitted on any in-front chugger-chugger out there. The challenge is taking them off, so he's happy you're here to do it for him. Says you're just like he used to be, a one-track mind, but going the right way.
Love the glow of the light.
No. Down! Down! Oh.
All the way up.
I'll make you...
Too late.
There we go. I think we'll go for a little bit more light, considering we still need to unlock that last ability, because we definitely have enough side points for it, but we just don't have enough aura. 1,000 meters over that way. Whoa, okay, so it's not actually close by. Can we fast travel over there? Oh, we could fast travel to here maybe and go over the top. Yeah, I accidentally actually put some points into the dark aura in the last option that we had, but that's alright. We need to build... If we want to unlock all the abilities, then we need to build them both up anyway. So that's fine. So I think this is the right way. Yeah, 320 meters. Look for a wing nut in the chug tunnel. So into the chug tunnel we go.
The wing nut chug tunnel. It goes on forever.
Goes on forever, okay. Oh wow, this is super sketchy. What happens if we drop down there? We'll probably have to go down there later anyway. Find a way to get to the wing nut. Oh, I think we have to go down now. Wow, they were super weak though. Interesting. Okay, let's look for some different stuff here. How do we get out of this place? There's got to be a ladder or something. Oh, here we go. We got some stairs over here. Oh, leather frock. Not exactly an upgrade, but I'll take it. Whoa. So how do we take this thing out in the middle? Or do we just... Oh, we can just ignore it, I guess. We don't have to get too close to it. A little bit more superb loot. And a bio point. Apparently there's some old world gadgets around here as well. Oh, we can take that one out, though. Okay. Not too bad, not too problematic. Retrieve the wingnut.
Just a few moves left. Make them count. Just a few moves left. Make them count.
Oh no! Oh, we probably should have gone the other way, hey. We'll try that one again. Here we go. So that's it. We retrieve the wingnut. And now we're just free to go back. Return to Chu-Chu.
Chu-Chu says he knew you'd come through. If someone makes a stop at your station, it's for a good reason. But he understands no one gets their tracks greased for free. He'd be happy to part with his spare grease sprinkler, as he believes it's a great fit for any of your business that needs to be unstuck. He keeps it safe in a box on the handcart, in case of emergency. It's on the cart. He wants to keep it close by. In general, you won't have... Chu-Chu says you should help yourself to the grease sprinkler. It's a versatile tool from the bygone, a last of its kind, so don't let it go to waste. Says he's glad to see it in good hands, rough as they might be.
Kick them in the dark. That's the way.
Yes, yes!
What?
Consider your...
Ow!
Chu-Chu says he can't wait to... has plenty to do.
Okay, so we went for the dark side, the light side, sorry, again. And we've got a tool here. A grease sprinkler. Oh wow, that actually does a little bit of damage, doesn't it? Interesting. Okay, return to Chu... Oh wow, so we just had to grab it and then come back to him?
You shouldn't worry about smashing up the box. Chu-Chu has no use. Chu-Chu says he feels strongly about helping his next, just like you did for him. He's convinced there was a bigger reason you met. Sometimes the wrong train will take you to the right place. He believes you've got what it takes to make a difference. He's witnessed it himself. Figures everyone chooses their own path. The longer you ride the rails, though, the easier it is to travel with friends. Chu-Chu's thrilled you found the Ark. Just imagine how much faster than a chug that thing must be. And no rails needed. Needs no rails, no roads, nothing but air. The world's on the mend, so no need to leave it. But just think of all the places the Ark could take you. Says he's happy to see the Ark in your hands. Knows you'll go great places with it and do some good. Wonders who you might call aboard the Ark with you.
So, what we have
Okay,
here
I
is
think
an
we only have
opportunity
one
to
seat
help
left, though.
your next.
Oh, let's just give him
Why?
a seat. Why not?
But you know.
After spending a life on the rails, he's eager to ride the skies with you. Chu-Chu says he's ready to hopes to see.
Okay, I mean, I'm all for a story and everything, and I like when characters have like a very well thought out and in-depth like a background and stuff, but a lot of the dialogue in this game is literally just jibber jabber, just going on about the thing that we've heard 50 million times before, you know. It's not very, I don't know, it's nothing of substance. It's sort of just like, oh, we're happy you're here, we are very glad that you're doing what you're doing, blah blah blah. I don't know, the dialogue isn't really doing it for me, if I have to be honest. I thought there'd be, I don't know, just a little bit of a change of pace in the dialogue would be nice, but that's alright.
Whiz says that there's no plan to confront the Murk Puff until the octopod is properly armed. He knows you'll need something that packs enough boom to put a dent in that shell, or better yet, head. Pyro sticks will do the trick. He says his old friend Boom makes all things that go bang. There's a rumor that some of Boom's pyro sticks shot off and are out there roaming free. You should keep an eye on the horizon for pyros. If you're fast, you have a shot at catching some of them before they go off. Boom has named the place Puff Duff Bluff. It sounds silly, but it's an accurate description considering most of the pyros are duds, seeing as they're as old as the old world.
Okay, find a pyro stick at a bang plant. At a bang plant, okay. We could probably just scoot on over to here and then make our way across, I guess. Here we go, bang plant. So now we got to keep an eye out for these pyro sticks. Can we not break in? Oh, we probably have to get in through the top, I guess. Oh no, here we go. Could always blow our way in, I guess. That's also an option. So, boomsticks.
That
in
looks
other
like
words.
an unbanged pyro stick on the loose. Better catch it before it goes off.
What? Catch it before it goes off? Did I get one? There we go. Oh, we got enough. Okay, return to Whiz. Cool. Sort of a little bit hard to see if we actually caught one or not there. That's alright. Everything has been sorted. We'll just take out this wooden tower right here. There we go. Teleport back over. Oh, hang on. We don't have to go back to Gill. We need to go back to Whiz.
The pyro sticks will cause a bang, but targeting is on you. At least now you have a chance to hurt the Murk Puff where it counts. He hopes so, as there's no Plan B, or more correctly, Plan C. Out of Date has named this Plan B. Plan A was to take on the World Eaters by foot, or flaps in this case. Turns out swimming down there was a bad idea. Whiz has been working on another cannon, but instead of pyro sticks, it squirts guppos. Scaly distractions for anyone with an appetite disorder, and irresistible for the Murk Puff in particular. Seems the best way to find guppos is go talk to Gill. He has a natural sonar and knows where the guppos sub the surf. This means you'll have to go visit Gill at Burblebottom. Find Gill and he'll be able to tell you where to find the guppos. Guppos are lively beings, and they're fast too. They're here, there, and everywhere. Or at least they used to be.
Okay, so finally we can go back to Gill. Gill is pretty much where we were before, yeah, over here. So luckily we ran into him previously, because now we can just fast travel back over. Very convenient.
Happy to finally get to meet you. He's seen a lot of things wash up on his miniature shore, but nothing as exciting as you. Figures it's impossible. As bad as the air might be, the goo is even worse. It must have been upstream only to get to this point in your histo-future. But which way are you going now? With the flow or against? It's crazy hard to flipper against the surf, but you can't save the world if you let it sweep you away. Either way, it's a shame the surf has gotten so nasty. Thinks life is like trying to ride a wave. You need to pick the right one, but you don't really know which one that is until you're on top of it. Better to ride a wave than let the perfect one pass you by. Seems to him that there's always another wave coming along. Can't imagine how wonderful it's going to be to surf on gooless goo. The world is going to live. Can't thank you enough for fighting against the goo. Happy you ride alongside the myriad. They bring a real shine to everything they work with. Thinks that's an excellent point. Riding is life. Work is not nearly as fun. But none of that's nearly as important as enjoying the day, right? He never drank from this pond because of the disgusting things done there. Even the fish stopped drinking here after the pollution made the surf mucked and the air blocked his gills. He figures the Tree of Life isn't drinking either. Or, well, that's not true. He said it does drink, as it has no other choice. It's a tree, but it's forced to drink poison. Figures you're right, but that doesn't mean he has to drink that. His friend Whiz needs guppos for one reason or another, and Gill is ready to point you in the right direction. But here, you're only going to find dead ones. He's pretty sure Whiz wants them alive. Well, at least the ones that aren't already rotting. If you head in the right direction, you'll find a clean enough bit of surf to snag yourself some guppos. Then you can get them to Whiz for whatever he has in mind. Helping both you and Whiz makes him double happy.
Okay, so we gotta find some guppos. 600 meters over that way. Oh, over here. Oh, that's practical. Man, at this point we've pretty much covered the whole map, especially after defeating all the rival tribes, so getting around is pretty easy now. Thankfully. Oh yeah, here we go. Into the elevator. Oh, so we got to jump in? I think this is where we're going to have to come out, but for now... I'll find a way to lower the water. Ah, okay. What do we do here? So that they match each other? Okay.
Just a few moves left. Make them count.
There we go. Guppos, guppos, here we come. So how many do we need? 5. There should be one more. Here we go. Oh, you gotta wait till it jumps. I get it. Sweet. Find a way out. Oh, okay. What do we need here? We need our fist. We'll go back to our club. Alrighty. Grab some stuff on the way out.
The right key could open this.
Of course, we'll grab everything on the way through. Why not? Oh, we got some decent stuff here as well. We got a legendary over here. Token grip. Interesting. Before we take on this final world eater, we might have to have another look at the stuff that we have available. Because I'm pretty sure we're going to have some upgrades now. So we got that.
Just a few moves left. Make them count.
Okay, so far so good. Ah, sweet. Well, we actually needed all our moves to complete that. Interesting. So it's like a vortex that's going to take us back to the top. Free fall areas. You entered a free fall area, you move differently here. You ascend by pressing A, descend B. Okay. Wow. It's weird that they introduced a whole different area, like a free fall area, just for one little tiny section of the game. If they were going to elaborate on the controls and everything for a certain area, you'd think there would be maybe a little bit more areas that had that element to it. I don't know. So that's all the superb loot. Now we have to find a way out of here.
Just a few moves left. Make them count.
Oh wow, that we probably did not do that right. We'll see though. Maybe it's not too bad. Oh, it was bad. There we go. 0 moves left again. Wow. So I'm pretty happy we invested a little bit of time into our, little bit of points into our intelligence. Otherwise, they could have been a little bit more difficult. Because I think the amount of moves we have to unlock those little things there are directly related to our intelligence level, or the points we've invested, sorry, into intelligence. Okay, so now we're out. Return to Whiz.
That seems to be enough guppos to provide the octopod with infinite ammunition. He's surprised the Murk Puff's been able to hold its breath all this time. It's just another proof of the evolutionary change caused by Toxanol's contamination. Being undersurf has meant the Murk Puff has been left alone to munch on the root down there undisturbed. This means the northwest route has suffered more damage than the others. The marks the corporation left behind on the land are everywhere, but they also abandoned technology, of which he's sure you only found a fraction.
Oh, sweet. We get to ride in this like submarine thing. Use normal movement controls while in the octopod to boost. Press left trigger or left stick. To dodge incoming attacks, B. Charge up an attack, hold X. Launch rockets. Alright, hang on. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Do our rockets then slowly regenerate over time? Oh, they do. Okay, we just pretty much have unlimited rockets, I think. Yeah. Cool. Oh my god, there he is. There's the big boy. The Murk Puff. Mate, he does not look happy. Oh, he is not a happy chappy, is he? He is not a happy chappy. Alright, we'll try loading up an attack here. Oh yeah, did like hardly any damage though. I think we'll just stick with our rockets, to be honest. Oh, they do damage. Oh my god. Could launch Guppo. Alright, come on, Guppo. Oh, what am I, like, injecting something into his mouth? What was that? Oh, wow, that does damage too. I guess this is, like, pretty much the last boss. I thought I need to make some upgrades before doing this one, though. I have no idea what these Guppos are meant to be doing. I thought they were more of a distraction. Okay, we need to heal. Yeah, those are pretty simple to dodge, to be honest. Oh, we're getting pretty close. Oh no! World Eater defeated. Number 4.
That was the last of them. You've sealed the fate of the tribe and the tree. It's time for the end game. You have your destiny. Follow it all the way back to Out of Date. He never told anyone about what's next, but he's sure it involves you. Just continue to stay true to yourself and respect others whatever happens. You've become their pride, the guiding light of the tribe. It's time to return to the tree one last time.
Return to the tree one last time. Oh, buddy boy, here we go. Here we go, here we go. The master plan, return to out of date. Alright, let's go. Let's do it. We'll see if we can craft anything else on this little weapon that we have available and see if we can make any sort of armor upgrades. Because why not? May as well do it now. While we have a chance. Hang on. Craft. Go to our main hand. Here we go. Modify. So what do we got here? For the handle, we pretty much got the best one we could have. The base type is good. And the add-on, curved alloy. Oh, that'll increase it a little bit. Critical chance as well. Okay. That's pretty much everything we can do. We'll craft that. Now let's go to our ranged weapon. This one. And see if we can do anything extra here. We don't have any stock right now. Wow, okay, so we can make a little bit of an upgrade there. So right now it's at 268, so we can bring it up to 277. I'm pretty happy with our magazine, and our top mod is good. And our whirl is actually pretty good as well. Okay, so we'll craft that. A little bit of a damage upgrade. Always good. Do we really need to have a look at our armor? I might just see if I got a better head now. Because this little bunny head is wigging me out. Oh, there we go. So it's got a little bit more armor. It looks absolutely ridiculous though. This gives us a little bit of health and a little bit of key energy and a little bit of critical chance. Alright, you know what? Let's just stick this on. Because that bunny head, I don't know, it was sort of driving me a little bit crazy. It looked so ridiculous. There we go. Alright, out of date. Mate, let's do it. Let's finish it off.
Out of date says the signs of the end of the world are everywhere. It seems nature is preparing to take revenge. The day of reckoning is coming, and you are invited. He can feel you're approaching the end date. If you haven't decided whom of all like-minded, light-hearted beings you've met have earned a seat on the Ark yet, it's time to do that now. Then grasp your last chance to make sure Lupa-Lupin stopped for good. The tree settled its score, but it left yours half done. He says you need to see Lupa-Lupin eye to eye one last time. He's happy to help. Understands you have other places you need to go.
So, see eye to eye with Lupa-Lupin one last time. Accept your destiny. That sounds to me like Lupa-Lupin is going to be waiting for me. Yeah, over the other side. Okay. So we've been there before. I wonder if we have like a fast travel point. We have this. Can't fast travel from here. Okay, so we'll just fast travel over. And pretty much go to where we defeated Lupa-Lupin last time. It's funny though, when we defeated him last time, it didn't actually take him out or like destroy him or anything. The tree just sort of covered him in roots, which is quite strange. So maybe he managed to break out and we have to defeat him again now? I don't know.
Let's see.
Because I did think it was quite strange that we defeated Lupa-Lupin so early. I thought, honestly, I did actually think that was going to be more of like an end game boss type deal because, you know, that's how this whole thing started with Lupa-Lupin back in the day with the family and everything, and killing our mother. But we'll see. Or maybe Lupa-Lupin had like a kid, and the kid is now coming to get revenge on us again. That would be a plot twist. Oh, he is still there. He's still stuck in the roots and everything.
The Sifu is seeking revenge too. He hasn't forgotten what Lupa-Lupin did, but he also wants to stop him from attacking his tribe. That the world seems to survive doesn't mean he must. He hopes you agree, even if it goes against your light-hearted nature. There's no room for predators in the world the Myriad tribe is building. But he knows this is your fight. You should handle it. Lupa-Lupin's own fear was his shackles, not the roots of the tree. It just changed him.
Uh-oh.
You have a chance to stand back and let the tribe handle it.
Let the tribe handle it? Nah, mate. I want some of the action. Okay, I'm looking at the damage he's doing, and I'm not too impressed by his damage. I think we can do this.
The seafood is ready to step into the fray. Are the odds about to change in your favor?
Oh, there we go. That's nice. We just got another Wong Fu ready for the next phase.
If a friend dies, something inside you dies.
Oh,
You can
wow. Did
save
he
the
just kill him?
seafood by making yourself a target. You're up.
Did he actually just kill the seafood? That's crazy.
Shockwaves spread when the world crumbles. This is not a prophecy, me telling you about the future. It's you shaping it. Here's
Oh,
a
come on.
thunder display of power.
Oh, wow. Okay, here we go. The next phase. Hang on. We gotta get some health packs up in here. Ugh. Wow, it helps a lot that the range on our weapon is so big. Oh my god. Mate, settle down.
The more he does,
Yeah, this is just about dodging. Shooting and dodging, mate. Oh, and jumping apparently. Okay, there we go, getting the hang of it now.
It's time you remember who the real enemy is and stop playing the game his way.
Oh, mate, calm down. Crazy. getting there, getting there. Boom.
This is how it ends. The predator and the world itself suffering. But at least it's a sign they're both still alive.
So, what we have here is a clear matter of life and death, and only you can make a difference.
Oh, so we decide if he lives or dies? I mean, I don't really want to deal with him again. I think we might just, yeah, rest in peace, mate.
That was unexpected, but welcomed. The big bad predator left for dead. I wouldn't have wanted to miss this for the world.
I think the thing we're really missing here is someone with a heart and soul. The only thing we've got left are those who've lost their minds.
Heart and soul, life and death are one thread. The same line viewed from different...
Well,
Mate, this guy killed our Sifu. We can't just let him
We
let
all
him
make
live.
choices, but in the end, our choices make us. There's no peace without forgiveness. It's no better time than now to
Oh, what?
accept a helping hand.
The Sifu lived. I thought he died. Like when the Lupa-Lupin like had him at the neck. I thought he like strangled him and killed him. Apparently not. Unless that's a different member of our tribe, I don't know.
Do you wonder what turn life might have taken if you'd done things different? A left when you went right? A yes when you said no? You've walked the thin line between survival and disaster and haven't lost your balance yet. It's because of you the Tree of Life and the world has been given a second chance. You carried the light in a world full of dark and made a difference in a place that needed change. You allied with the Myriad tribe and acted on understanding of the greater good and a code of honor. However, light and dark does simply represent the polarities of life. One can't exist without the other. This isn't the end. Just being surrounded by nature as it heals itself will rejuvenate us. Nature will teach us how to survive. So, trust your conscience to show you the way, and everything else will follow.
New main quest, a new path. Follow your conscience. Why, yeah, true, we did go more to the light side, right? So that's probably why this little light fairy thing is showing us the way. Makes sense. Oh, true, the Ark. So we can take the Ark out now. As foretold, you were
But
destined
you're
to
not
split the
alone.
chains of this world.
You filled the ark, and those that shared your perspective and gained your trust will accompany you on your journey. Is there a world out there that's better suited for those imbalanced in their light nature than this one? Whether or not, we'll leave your story on record, so those who come after will know you followed your light nature and saved the world. So, when all is said and done, it turned out to be an unusual ending after all. What could be better than ending the story the right way? Ending it your way, a beginning of something new.
So there we go. Biomutant. And that is it. End of game. That's the end. Wow, crazy. Okay, so my thoughts on the game. So I did enjoy it. Definitely fun game to play. Something a little bit different. I have to say though, the combat and the weapons, I mean, the game sort of more revolves around like crafting and finding and exploring different things and building your own arsenal of gear up as you progress through the game. It's not really about the complexity of the combat, right, and the complexity of the shooting and stuff like that. But, you know, for what it was a pretty good game, a pretty good adventure, and yeah, I really enjoyed it. The dialogue, though, I definitely would have maybe liked something a little bit refreshing after each person that we talked to. It was pretty much the same thing over and over and over again, especially referring to the tribe wars. The tribe wars became super repetitive, and there was really no reason to go back and defeat the last 3 tribe rivals, like the rival tribes. That wasn't really anything too special at all. But yeah, I mean, it is the first game from this developer, and I mean, I'm really happy with what they brought to the table, and hopefully they can expand on it in the future. So thank you everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed the playthrough, everyone, and I'll catch you in another video. Have a good day, and see you later.